If you guys want to continue making your own RPG, you guys have come to the right place. Because today, I'll be returning to the series and just showing you guys how to make more of your RPG look more RPG-ish. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Right to the intro. Hey everyone, this is BWK back to the video. And just want, before we begin, real quick, just want to say, oh my god, I just want to say, god, that's just a lot of, I've gotten a lot of support from my last video, and, yeah, I decided to do a part 2 a little early. I was going to do it next week, but, since some people wanted more of it, I was like, hey, you know, screw it, I'm just going to go for part 2. Though, I'm going to be, planning to do these tutorials one by one, and a little bit patient stuff, so bear with me. But anyways, part 2 is out, so that being said, let's up Brian it. Before we begin, if you guys are new to the channel, let me post one comment like this, and please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on bell on the channel. Bells will not miss you. That being said, let's up Brian it. So for those who don't know what's been happening in the last couple of days or something like that, you may have been aware of Evercyan's RPG Kit V2 popping up around the 27th or 26th of or this week, and it's been maintained. It's been having a lot of success with it recently. No RPG, Zero Digit One has been using it. Evercyan has been using it, obviously. Droplet, Divine, and many other developers are returning to the RPG game just because it's one kit. And obviously, I think it's time I just show you guys about my part. I'll show you guys my tips and tricks on how you can make your RPG work and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys basics. So last video I showed you guys basics, but now I'm gonna show you guys the more advanced stuff, such as portals, shops, spawns, and all that stuff. So that being said, let's Brian it. So, anyways, yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys how we're gonna continue off. So, for those who don't know, we last left off by doing the mobs, the map, and basically in general, just how the swords and armors work and stuff like that. When I played the game, this is what the map looks like when you play the game now. So basically, when you play, we basically made a magic armor, and we made the tri-sword as well. Though this was in the last video, I'm not going to go over how we went over it again, but if you would like to see that part, link to that will be down below, or you just take a look at the playlist I have in the description. That's where you'll be able to find most of my other tutorials. So yeah, so basically how you just do this is just simply kill that, and boom, that's easy as that. So yeah, and now you'll notice that we got portal here that I didn't have in the last video, but it basically teleports you to the abyss, which it's not really the abyss, it's just a TP to this whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how to fix that, and we're just gonna start making more worlds. So what if we wanted to make a second world, or what if? So let's start with the first thing first. What if you? So let's start with like the portals. So since the portals seem to be in a working order and stuff, so let's start the portal. Why not? Just to show you guys what we got. So let's say you guys wanted to have the portal be like bluish. Well, simply just go into your change the color change the base color, which is a union operation or whatever. So change the base to whatever you want and copy that and paste it into here. Call it then what you want to do is just simply call the name portal. Simply call the name to where you want to call it, and then the TP to P portal room, stuff like that. If you guys don't know what all this means, this is why I highly advise you to take a look at my last video. But basically, long story short, the TP part is basically in this right here, which is in this folder, which is basically where all the TPs are. So, say for instance we want to call it portal room. You just call it say for instance you just want to make a portal room portal. Let's just move it right here, I guess, and then play it. It should work. If not, then there might be some problems. I can't remember if you had named portal room or PR for short. I can't remember how it works, but we'll see. So yeah, anyway, this is the level requires for both magic against tri-sword. Tri-sword requires 1 level. I'm gonna fix that actually. Okay, so if we play it, you'll see that it teleports to the portal room, and there you have it. You're ready to go. So yeah, today's thought. Let's just stop right and just start by making a portal room. So the portal room is a bit different, honestly, and this is where we'll get all the portals and stuff, and yeah. And then we'll make some more swords as we go along, and all that stuff, so. Alright, so let's just go ahead and somewhat duplicate this. Okay, so let's figure out what we got here. Okay. So let's go ahead and make our first couple areas and stuff. So this will be a hall. This will be like we're gonna make it basic, so don't expect it to be the best. We're gonna Control G it, make it into folder, move it into here, call it PR slash dash portal room. Yeah, so we're gonna call it portal room, and yeah, all that stuff. So this is just gonna be a basic portal room. So don't. So like I said, I'm not doing this for. I'm not a designer. So if you guys want to make your own designs, then go for it. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. So yeah, anyways, this is what it looks like. Cobblestone. We'll just make it to cobblestone basically, and just we're gonna make it into like some type of weird castle pathway and stuff, and yeah, pretty much at this point. Now a lot of people have been suggesting me, I've been questioning, will Evercyan ever up this kit again? I mean, obviously he will, because he's putting out more stuff such as bug fixes and all that stuff, honestly. So yeah, technically I think he is planning to make more content into this kit, so stay tuned for that, honestly. Alright, so you can clearly tell that sometimes this kit is it can be a bit wonky. But I mean, this is what a kit should be looking like in terms of today's standards of RPGs and all that stuff. I mean, so yeah, pretty much. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what we got here. So, let's move this over here. All right, now let's go ahead and add some torches, because why not? Now, like I said, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna because this is a game that or because this is a basically because this is a testing world. I'm pretty much just gonna use. I'm just gonna give you guys an example of what you guys want. You guys can go up and beyond if you guys want. Honestly, it's up to you. Honestly, and yeah, it's your game. So just saying. But let's say, for instance, you wanted to make a path like this, for example. God, it's kind of bright, dark in here. Let me just turn off the gold shadows. And also, if you guys are going to turn off gold shadows, make sure you turn them back on when you're done with it, because I'm gonna say this right now, it's not good when it doesn't look too well when it's it just doesn't look too well when it's in gold shadow when it's in gold shadows in game. So yeah, I'm just going to make it just so that I can show you guys an example of what I do. So yeah. You can clearly tell that there's some stuff wrong with it. But yeah, like I said, I'm making this for basic. I'm just giving you guys a basic rundown on how this works and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I think this will work for now for you guys. If you guys want to, I guess. So yeah, and then anyways, and yeah, pretty much. Also, guys, I will actually make this public. I will make this game to the public when we're done with this game. Because a lot of people want Urban RPG, which is my droplet RPG game, to be public at some point, but I failed to do that because I don't know, I just couldn't, honestly. So yeah, anyways, we're just gonna make like 8 worlds for now, even though it doesn't really look that well. So yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and anchor it and union them. And boom, that should be good enough now. So yeah, I know it looks a little weird, so yeah. All right, so for the wall torch, let's see what we got here. All right, so let's go ahead and say, for instance, let's go ahead and close this out so that we can actually get a better idea on what the lighting looks like. This is not the torch I remember having. What was the torch? I remember. Do I have a torch in here? Because when I had a torch I used a torch in here. No, maybe it's not. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's really weird, because when I'm looking for a specific torch, I'm not sure why. I'm just used to using that torch, honestly. It's just how it is. But yeah, it shouldn't really matter, so. Yeah. Okay. You know, we're just going to use this, honestly, because this is only the best thing we can find, so. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, then I got the effects. Okay, here's lighting. Alright, so this is where you'll, okay, so basically say for instance you want to make this 60. Come on. Say for instance you want to make this 60 and you want to make this 30. That's how I usually do my torches, basically, since the set they can actually have a bit more room in some way. So yeah. Alright then. Alright, so yeah, that should be it. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and duplicate these torches and start making our world. So yeah, now then. Okay, so this should work now, hopefully. Alright. So let's say you want to put your Alright, so let's say for instance you wanted to move your part bit. So what you can do is just go here, move that to 10. And that's what I usually do, personally, but you can do whatever hell you want, honestly. It's your RPG, just kidding, just saying. So yeah, anyways, say you want to go to portal room, and this will be the portal room. Now, let's make sure everything's anchored before you continue this, because sometimes all this does not anchor well, so that's got to be anchored, that's got to be anchored. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Alright, let me do this real quick. Alright. Now then, this is anchored, this is anchored. Alright then, now let's play the game, see what we get. So if we play the game, it should work, honestly. I don't know, we'll see. So let's say, for instance, we have a, okay, so we're going to do this guy tri-sword. Goodbye. Okay, so clearly, you can clearly tell that we got some interesting stuff going on here. So, alright, the portal room level 5, let's see what we got now, shall we? Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's see if the portal room works. And it does, yeah, it does. Okay, so yep, the portal room does work. So you pretty much have portals here, whatever the hell you want, honestly. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how you make a working portal and stuff like that. Now let's go and make a world demonstrating the level doors and stuff. Like for example, what if we want to make a okay, so basically you can actually do the same thing for bosses too. So say like you wanted like Link here to be a boss. That's really a same thing, honestly. So let's say for instance you just want to duplicate this real quick. Move this over here. Maybe shrink it down a bit. Yeah, shrink it down a bit, and yeah. Yeah, so you can pretty much add a portal to bosses to the portal as well. So, yeah. Now, a lot of people have been going to be questioning how all this works, like how all this works, even though like it was never in a workspace. That's because this kit actually uses attributes, which actually uses tags, which basically I actually use with this. If you guys don't know what tags are, they're basically like ways to like filter something. So basically this is so basically thieves basically the thieves have a mob tag, the portals have a portal tag, the TPs don't have any tag, but then the shops do, and also the doors and all that stuff. So yeah, that's really how it works, honestly. I just do this just to sort them more and more easier, honestly. That's just how I am, quite honestly. So yeah. But you can do it where hell you want, honestly. So, your game, your choice. So, just gonna point that out there right now. Alright, so let's just duplicate some of this stuff real quick. Oh, John, I realize this is floating. Alright, so let's say you wanted to make an area real quick, honestly. Like, I don't know, a portal, like a mob, I guess, and stuff. So, I'll show you guys how to do that right now, actually. So, basically, I'm just gonna move this a little bit just so that I can show you guys the basics of making a mob or boss area and stuff like that. So and I'll show you guys, I'm actually going to demonstrate that too eventually, just not right now. So yeah, alright, so there's that. Alright, and then we got that. Alright, so this is the first area. I mean, sure, I know it looks pretty crappy, but like this is a tutorial, so don't expect it to be best, honestly. So yeah, alright, let's do that. Yeah, so clearly there's going to be some problems with this at first, but once you get the hang of it, once you get the hang of it, it might work out a bit better, honestly. So yeah, all right. There's that. All right, there you have it. There's your map. Okay, so basically you can now put Link over here. And then make sure you when he dies, his teleport location is changed to spawn. Oh wait, hang on. Make sure it's actually a string. So spawn. Oh yes, I have. Alright, there, spawn. Okay, so basically once that's done, you can pretty much just grab a portal from this same area, duplicate it, move it to this area right here. I think it requires level 5, I guess. Yes, let's have him require level 5, so why not? Alright, so he's a level 5 boss, and he basically is required to be level 5. Okay, so... Alright, so we're just going to call it, Alright, so let's just duplicate this, for example, and just show you guys how it works. So, let's say, for instance, you wanted to make this, or just, okay, so basically just make a new TP, duplicate it, and just, like, move it to the boss area, I guess, so... And it should work, quite honestly. So basically, once you're done, just basically like just call it not sure, call it whatever you want. I personally just call it like sure. Okay, W1 boss, like because we're at World 1. So yeah, basically W number boss. So that's basically how I'm gonna do it honestly for this tutorial. So just saying. Now let's go ahead and change the level a bit. So let's say for instance you wanted this, and you wanted like this as well. Hold on, let me actually change this real quick. Shamrock W1 TP, and then we're gonna call it oh yes, W1 boss, not TP. Not sure why I come on that. Okay, so this is we're gonna call this boss. And now if we play it, should work. So we're just gonna have a look at it real quick, and we'll see from there. But if it doesn't work, then I might have done something wrong. But let's have a look at it. So also try. So I'm gonna change the level to another 5 so you know, just because why not? So yeah, anyways, yeah. All right, let's have a look at it real quick, shall we? I'm pretty curious and stuff like that. So yeah, that just dropped. Okay, fair enough. Alright, and boss level 5. It works. Alright, now if we teleport here, you will see that it teleports to the boss, which is Link. Our boy Link. Not bad. Alright, boom, boom. Okay, so you can click on if you and if you die, you get teleported back here, which basically gives you his armor and sword. Not bad. Magic wood sword. That's good. Magic wood tri-sword. Alright. Now then, now that we got that, let me actually go into items real quick. Change the tool to a tri-sword. And make sure the level requires level 5, just because. Okay, now that should be enough for that now. Now that I showed you guys how to make your boss, and how to show you how to make, now that I show you how to make the boss, boss only areas and stuff like that, we're gonna move on to, let's see here. Alright, now we got that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next area or something like that. So, okay, so let's go down to our next area, which is going to be, let's say a desert, because I mean, I'm not sure. Deserts are next. It could be desert, it could be snow, it could be anything, honestly. But for this video, we're just going to make it into a desert, so let's call it, alright, it's going to make a new folder. We're going to call it World 2. What should we name it? We're gonna call it Heated Desert. Alright, so we're gonna call it Heated Desert because why not? And yeah, pretty much. So let's go ahead and start by making the first area and stuff, and we'll go from there. So we're gonna make this area and we're gonna move it over here since because why not, you know? Okay, let's see why not. So alright, World 2 Heated Desert. Alright. Let's go ahead and just start duplicating some of these things, and we'll go from there. So let's start by making a sand desert, or the desert sandy, so that we can actually do a desert instead of an actual area. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. I quite like that. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and duplicate this. And yeah, we'll start things off. And yeah, we're going to start things off like this. Now, when it comes to making worlds, you're going to have to think about a couple of different ideas, because the RPG community, it depends on who you want your audience to be. If you really want to do this for fun stuff, then honestly, just go for it. But if you want to make a living out of this, then I mean, I'm not sure what to say, honestly. I mean, sure, you could try, but like, I mean, sure, let's definitely earn something out of this. Same with Igor LOL, with making RPGs and all that stuff. But I mean, it's just hard to make RPGs work, honestly, because you're gonna have to have fun eventually and stuff. If you want to take it seriously, then honestly, it's up to you. But honestly, I don't really see that many RPG devs really making a living out of this, apart from games who make hit RPGs and stuff. So yeah. Just gonna point that out there right now. I will be damned if actually someone actually made a living out of making this. Just saying. But that's just my opinion, at least. I mean, clearly, I mean, I'm not really the best in that, but in that field. But it's hard. Yeah, I can tell that right now. It's hard. So, pretty much. All right, let's move on to this. Duplicate these things again. All right, so you can clearly tell that we're just making the walls right now. Nothing going on in the slightest. Alright. And then we can now duplicate this, move this on your side. Alright, and just make it go a little bit slow, and make it a little bit faster, and just move this from here. All right, and we got the walls done. All right, there we go. Now we got the walls done. I hope, yeah. So clearly, you're just gonna have to move things around, stuff, and all that stuff. So, all right, there you have it. There's your world. So this is the desert, and we'll be making it like this. So, hopefully, I've been not sure that'll work as good. Personally, I think it does for now. Now, let's go ahead and show you guys how to make it. Now, let's go ahead and make it with hills, I guess, and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. So, it depends on how you look at it. So, just going to point that out there right now. Hey, everyone. It's April 1st. And, you know what that means? I procrastinated. But, we're going to continue on with, like, as if nothing ever happened. So, anyways, last time we left off, we were at, I think last time we left off, we made this desert area. So, today we're just going to go ahead and just continue on. So, so we got here. So, I think where we last left off was that, we basically were going to make this and all that stuff. So technically what we're going to do is basically get these thieves and just, I guess, show you guys the portals and how that portals work and stuff like that. So let's start things off with the TP system. So we got the spawn. So let's just duplicate the spawn real quick. And actually got better there. Just actually duplicate the World 1 boss. Change it to like, move it to like World 2. And then just move it over here. And yeah. Oops. Hold on. There we go. So just move it, basically just move it over here to the middle and stuff. And yeah, whatever you want to do. So I think we're basically doing this to work on the second area. Just to show you guys what the second area would look like if you guys wanted to make it like this. But like I said, this isn't the best design in the world. So if you guys want to make it this way, then keep my hands up to you. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and make this work, shall we? So basically we got this, let's call this World 2, and we got I guess we can call this World 1 boss. Alright, now I think if we move, now let's go and move, get a base for, let's move the base, like we usually do here, basically do that. Copy, going to config this over here, and for TP call it row 2, and then basically what we're gonna do is just call it and we call it heated desert. Yeah, heated desert. So basically it's gonna move this over here, heated desert, and then we were gonna name it level 5. Yeah, I've actually changed level 10 just because that'd be a bit more easier, honestly. And then move this to level 10. We can move this over here as well. Move this to level 10, and I think if we play the game, it should work. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So basically, we're gonna have to make sure that if you did duplicate them from this area, then I'd advise you make sure you move all the parts into heated desert, so that'll be a bit more easier. All right, we're good. Nice. Now, let's say, for instance, well, if this was a desert, we would have to have cactuses, right? Yeah, obviously. So just switch up cactuses, make up your own, whatever. Honestly, it's up to you, so. But this is for, this area and all that stuff, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm only doing this in here. I'm only doing this here because, like, the only reason why I'm doing this is that I can make it a bit more easier for y'all, and, it's just another those, it's just those, it's basically just when you, it's just a quick template, so, or not a quick template, more of just a quick demonstration on how the second world works and stuff like that, so, yeah. Alright, so let's duplicate this, duplicate some of these, also, I'll make sure that these guys sometimes have a heart, are not anchored all the time, so I advise you just anchor it real quick, just in case, so, yeah. Alrighty then. And as you can clearly tell, this is kind of hard to do, but if these don't really suit you, you can always add in hills. Hills is hills, but like I said, it's up to you honestly. So you guys don't have to do this, but like I said, if you guys want to, totally not. You guys could. So yeah. Alright, so here we are. Alright then. Alright, hopefully that will work now. Now then, let's go and add some... Okay, so I think that's probably a good place. I mean, I know this is not like the... I know this isn't like really a great looking map, but like I said, this is just a tutorial, so it's not really gonna look like the best in the world. So I was gonna point that out there right now, which I said in the past, but like still, I thought to go over it honestly. So yeah. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So okay, so as you can clearly tell, we got the color areas and stuff, so that's good. Anyways, let's go and move on to making the mobs for this area. And I think I got an idea on what we could do. Maybe we can get like mummies and go from there. So yeah, let's go ahead and make mummies, because why not? Okay, so mummies. Let's make sure. Alright, so we'll start by working on this real quick. So let's just make mummies, but so basically I'm just gonna work on this real quick and show you guys how to usually do it. So basically, since this is mob level and this is the let's make the mob level like 15 maybe, or 12. Yeah, let's go for 12. Yeah, why not? Oh, sorry about the whole you know like coughing thing. I'm kind of little everyone's a little coughed up right now, so bear with me. So just saying. So 40. All right, so let's go with like 50, or let's go with like 30 for the mummy. All right, so so we got the mummy. Let's just like a mummy in games and stuff, and let's see if we might actually come up with something. Honestly, you'll see. You never know, honestly. And yeah, of course we got no joke would expect. All right, so let's copy this, and we'll move this guy. Let's just delete his hood, I guess. Take his clothing, paste him into here. Wow, okay, that's a little awkward. Not gonna lie. Alright, flint. Let's also make this like about, I honestly don't know. Alright, that could work, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work for now. Alright, so there you have it. And yeah, there you go. There's your mummy. Now, let's get, like, the hat, if you guys want. Actually, yeah, I guess we can go for that. I don't know, see why not. Alright, and there's the hat. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, I think that's probably wraps up this guy for now. Now, what if we wanted to, now, let's get rid of his sword, because, I mean, you don't see mummies with swords nowadays. Well, you don't see mummies at all nowadays, so, yeah, there's that. Let's get this guy health of, 40, or, what's the health of the link? 30, okay, so we're gonna make him something like this. Let's give him, like, 25. And then, boom, you'd have it. And then the damage. We're going to give this guy about, like, 11 damage. And, yeah, okay. We're going to delete this now. I think since we don't really need that, honestly. So, we don't, this guy, so you guys, if you guys want to not drop any items, you just simply just leave it blank. I mean, obviously. So, yeah. Though the statistics, you only want to keep 2 just in case, so. Yeah, alright, so let's say, for instance, you guys, we want to give him more gold. Let's give him 15 gold. And, like, XP. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, we're going to get 30 gold. Okay, so 15 gold. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that'll work. So, yeah, that's how you, that's pretty much money at this point, so. Yeah. Alright, then. So, let's go ahead and, alright, so let's go ahead and simply just play it against if it works. I'm not sure if it will work. But if it does, we'll see it. So, yeah, let's play the game real quick. See what we got. Now, obviously, it's not gonna be perfect, but if it does, then I'll be surprised. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you can clearly tell that oh, there he is. I'm just gonna pull the room. Oh, we need to be level 10. I forgot about that. Okay, let's start killing a couple more of these guys. It looks like we're going to have to, we're going to have to figure things out, okay. Okay, you know what? Actually, screw it. I'm going to go ahead and actually do something quick. Give me a second, actually. Let me actually go into client, go into replicate storage, go into remotes. Actually, go to player data, this, stats, level. Let's change this to 10 if at all possible. Alright, we're good to go. Let's do it. Hopefully this will work. I'm not sure this will work, but we'll see. Yeah, so pretty much. Alright, so you can clearly tell that, alright, so there's a portal room. Alright, then there's a desert, the heated desert. Now let's say, for instance, it works, and if it works. Alright, so there's a mummy, level 12. Alright, there was that, and, yeah, there you have it. The mummy is working in perfect order, so there's that for you. Now then, so yeah, that's pretty much how you make a basic mob and stuff like that, and yeah. Alright, so now let's say, for instance, you wanted to, let's just duplicate a couple more of these guys and stuff, and we'll make the boss. And yeah, that'll probably be it for the video, honestly. If I really, because I don't really have anything else to say about it. I mean, I could show you how to make the level doors, but the level doors are just pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing as the portals, except they're a bit more, except they're just a bit more simpler. And they don't require as much configuration, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, there's really not much to say about the whole level doors, honestly. I mean, I could say more, but like I don't know if that'll work, honestly. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get a pharaoh real quick. And yeah. Alright, give me a second. Okay, so we'll use this for our pharaoh guy, I guess. So, yeah. Elder Mummy, because why not? Like I call it Elder Mummy. Alright, sure. I copy that. Alright, let's get the Elder Mummy real quick. Get that, paste into here. Alright. Now then. Also, if you guys noticed from the other area, you saw that it took a while for us to grind to level 10. So I might gonna make more, make elite feats in the future. So just want to keep that in mind. It requires a lot of testing. So just want to let you guys know that if you guys are planning to, if you want your game to be good, highly advise you to have a look at make your game. I advise you to have a look at your game and making sure it's in working order in terms of just making it look good. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and paste this into here. Wait, that's not what I meant. Okay. So basically, at this point, all you just gotta do is just basically just like. Just grab just grab whatever you want, honestly. I mean, just grab whatever you want. It's up to you. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and yeah, this is gonna be alright. Give me a second. Okay, I finally got it. Okay, so so for mummy, we're just gonna go ahead and configure this guy and make it so that he's an elder mummy. Make sure he's a boss. let's give him the level of, let's say, I don't know, 18 or yeah, 18. Health, let's give this guy about like 60, I guess. Yeah, 60. And then damage, I'll change which bump it up to 21 or 22 just to make it a little bit interesting. And then luck XP, simply just make it to where you want. Like I said, I'm just gonna go for 90 or something like that. Let's see here. So we were at level 18, so this would be a good time to get the calculator. So let me get my calculator real quick. You guys can see it, but basically, I'm gonna see here what we got. So we got 18 times 50. That gives us 900. Therefore, it's gonna take a while to kill that guy. So we're just gonna give this guy like 100 levels per 100 XP per level and stuff, just to make it a little bit easier and stuff. So yeah, and the goal is gonna require, I guess we'll give him like 32 gold and stuff. So 31. Yeah, calculate it if you want to know a good way to figure out everything. I highly advise you to just in general just like figure things, like just test things out and use a calculator. A calculator would be, it's a real helpful tool if you want to have good balance in your game. But yeah, that's really all I have to say honestly. So now let's go ahead and just play the game and see what happens. So all right, so let's just play the game for instance and see what we get. Okay, here it is. The other mommy is the boss. Here we go. Alright, and he's probably gonna kill us. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. So basically, yeah. Now you notice that we didn't give him a sword or anything like that yet, because there's a couple things. Because there's actually 2 new releases. Because someone actually made like a couple add-ons into the game, with the RPG kit, and it's to me it's pretty cool. So I'm probably gonna leave that. I'll probably leave those videos. I'll probably do what I'm gonna do is have those videos be on their own and show you guys from there and show you guys the add-ons that he made. So anyways, but yeah, I think that's probably guys for our show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you guys like and post or comment like this, then please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on bell sign show. But you also not miss video. And yeah, just want to say thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this BWK16 out. Peace. I'm following your lead. I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering this feeling.